you are lying, aren't you?
No.
Where were you at university?
Cambridge.
No.
No.
I'm pure camel. I'm 100% camel. Maybe 3% mouse.
This has got to be the worst lie in the history of this programme.
If she's telling the truth, she is contractually obliged to tell us something, as opposed to every question being answered with, hello, and then you in there, and cuddly, warm, all over, and I just, with the thing, and I can't because it is, and that's the way we are.
Like, be cool, be cool. Go with the wind.
You know,
I went up, Traitors, gravy granules, move on. For one episode of The Traitors, I gave myself a fake tan using gravy granules.
These two.
Wow. OK, do you have a normal fake tan?
I didn't have it there, because I was in the castle, so what I thought was, let's use something.
Was there a brand or a type of gravy?
I don't think I'm allowed to say a brand, but yeah,
well, because you can't think of one. Was it early on in the record? Was it the first episode?
It was not the first episode. It was, I don't know, like EP5, round table.
Fine.
In you go. You know what I mean. You're wearing tweed. What do you need? Correct. Granules.
What about the first 4 episodes?
The first 4 episodes, it was quite sunny.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't sunny.
What did you do for the first 4 episodes?
This is very good. I had a spray.
Right.
Like, I don't know why you're, like, so obsessed with detail.
So this is the question.
It's so suffocating.
Spray,
be cool, be cool. Go with the wind.
You know,
I went up, Traitors, gravy granules, move on.
If you're ever up for a crime, never talk like this in court.
Yeah. Have you said where the gravy granules came from?
Yeah, a shop.
Oh, weren't you in the middle of nowhere, weren't you, up there?
Yes, but there are shops there.
Oh, this story's getting worse. So you realise you haven't got any stuff, and you go, someone rush out quickly and get me some. We'll get you the stuff you usually... No. Just for no reason whatsoever. Don't rush out and get the stuff I usually use. Get gravy granules just on the off chance it's good. Surely that story works if you happen to have them on you.
Oh.
You're not going out.
Everyone stops me.
There you go. Look what you do now with your hair. Why didn't you just do that on the show instead?
What do you think, Jessica? Does this strike you as true?
Yes. I mean, whatever you think.
If this is true, I will never believe anything anyone says ever again.
What do you think, Mike? Is it true?
I'd love to believe it. I think it's probably untrue, though.
Makes it easy for you, Lee?
It's just all hinges on the one thing. You need to rush out, please, and get me some gravy granules, was the bit where it faltered. And everything else you said.
She's saying it's a lie?
100%.
OK, they quite conclusively think it's a lie. Was it a lie, or were you actually telling the truth?
It is true. No! To give myself 15 minutes peace, I once put my child on one end of a seesaw and a bag of potatoes on the other.
Right. When was this?
A while back. He was 3.
So he was 3?
Yes. I mean, I like them, don't get me wrong, but I'm not good in a playground.
It was in a playground?
Yeah.
Why did you take the potatoes to the playground?
Because Because it was... Don't worry, everyone. No, because it was in the countryside. There's potatoes everywhere. There's just stuff.
It wasn't a shop-bought bag of potatoes. You just gathered wild potatoes.
It was a farm shop, Bedfordshire, where my Aunt Bridget lives. I'm not lying. Find her.
No.
And...
Claudia, you are lying, aren't you?
No. It's not that.
How many times did this happen,
It's like
Claudia?
a sack.
How many times?
All weekend. From the moment we got there for a 70th until we left on a Sunday afternoon.
Isn't the fun of a seesaw that there is continual movement?
There was continual movement.
How? Because
so he would
potatoes are famously static.
No, he would kick off with his thing, it would go down, then it was slowly... and giggling, chop, mama, clapping... Well, not clapping hands, hold on! That's how he sounds.
How far would you push this? Like, were you and your other half, were you, like, thinking, well, we could go out tonight to Wetherspoons and have a drink? No. We can't leave him on his own. Don't worry, we'll leave him with the potatoes.
There were loads of us, and
why don't you get one of them to go on the seesaw?
Because no adult can get in the seesaw. It's that size.
It's getting smaller.
And whatever it is.
What I'm hearing is there's not one member of your family that wants to play with your child, and so you had to create a friend in a sack of potatoes.
No.
So what do you think, Lee?
I feel bad.
What's your team thinking?
What do we think?
I go for true.
Do you? Really? Did you hear the story? I mean...
Can I chip in on this? I think
Don't say chip in. It's,
yeah. I don't believe it for a second. And I'll tell you why. It's because I don't believe that Claudia would be sufficiently bored by her child to stick some potatoes on a seesaw. I think she would be fully engaged with that child.
It's interesting because I think it's truthful because she strikes me as phenomenally sort of neglectful.
No, it was only the seesaw. Everything else, I used to lick him to sleep.
Lick him to sleep?
What's it going to be?
I think Claudia's a good mum, so I'm going to say it's a lie.
I think it's true. And
All right.
There's no such thing as a good mum and a bad mum. There are mums who have good days and there are mums who have bad days.
Yeah, and I'll...
Come on!
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Lucy, let me tell you a few things about my mum. She once sat me down in a chair, cigarette in one hand, glass of wine in the other. She said, "Son, there's something I need to tell you. That's not your real dad." And she pointed to a large sack of potatoes. Now tell me that's not bad parenting. We're going to say you are lying.
They're saying it's a lie. Claudia.
Please be a lie. Please be a lie.
It is a lie.
Oh. I'm so pleased.
It once took 4 people to rescue me after I got stuck in a baby's cot.
Please, team.
Right. First of all, how old were you?
I was a grown-up.
Why were you in a cot?
Well, because I was trying it out, just to see how it felt.
Did you not have a cot when you were a baby?
I did, but I couldn't remember what that felt like.
So was it in someone's house?
Wait a second. No, it was in a cot shop.
Showroom.
Yes, it was in a show. Thank you.
Were you thinking of having a child?
I was pregnant.
Are you very pregnant?
I was
at the time?
pregnant. And so I was there and I thought, I can't buy a cot without trying it.
Of course.
Like, you know, you need a test drive of beds. You know,
I'm glad you weren't buying a potty. How did you get in the cot if you were so heavily pregnant?
Yes, good. Excellent. Well, there were ridges, you know, bars on the side of the cot, and I sort of just wheeled myself in, and then it was embarrassing.
Wheeled yourself in?
Well, frontwards. Yes, so like a dive, like a swallow dive.
But those things usually come down, don't they, at the side a bit? You can sort of move them down
that's what I did. What I did...
Oh, wow.
To the point. On the side of the cot, I don't know whether you're aware, they have a little
I'm aware, because I just told you.
Yes. Good. And I just got it down and I got in the cot just to see how it would feel.
And then did you put the bars back up again?
I can't remember.
You must have done, otherwise you wouldn't have been stuck.
I did. I put them... Exactly.
Was there...
It's like you were there.
And then how did you get out then? Did somebody help you?
The people had to help me.
Four people.
In the cot. Exactly.
Who were these people?
Well, they were just the people who worked in John Lewis.
4 people's a lot.
Or maybe it's just a good service at John Lewis. It is a good shop. I think you've got 2 fragile things. You have, you don't want to hurt the woman who's pregnant.
Cough.
Yes.
And maybe mentally ill. And then... and then you have the other side of it, which is you've got a product that's on display. Yeah, it's for sale. You don't want it to be...
Let's not forget the unborn baby.
And the tiny baby.
So what do you think, Lee?
What do you think, Steve? Truth or lie?
I've got a feeling it's true.
If you'd have been stuck in a cot, how many people would have come and helped you?
Well, it would have been length problems more than anything else.
It would be an odd-shaped cot that you could fit in.
And perhaps
coffin.
Only head would have been...
The opposite.
Steve Davis stuck in coffin.
Well, would you, in a coffin shop, would you try that out to see it? Because you're in that a lot longer, aren't you?
Yeah.
So what are you going to say?
I'm going to say it's true.
All right. Claudia, truth or lie?
It is true. Oh, possession.
Now, there's a box just behind the stage there, Claudia, if you'd like to get the box.
Hold on, bear with me.
Take out its contents.
OK. In here is my pet cat from when I was little, and my dad had her stuff for me when she died.
Oh.
Here she is.
Oh. We'll just pop her on the desk there, Claudia.
Was she run over? Did you want your father to stuff your cat?
No, but I was so devastated. I was so upset that she died. So my dad, as a present, gave her to me, all stuffed, and she came to my wedding.
Sorry. Came to your wedding?
I think Lee, not of her own accord.
Was she a bridesmaid and came down on a trolley?
No.
Claudia, sorry, can you just remind us again how your poor little cat died?
Yes, well, she got sick.
And were you pleased with this dead cat?
Stuffed cat.
I was very pleased because she's sort of lucky. Like, if you're anyone's
She's
near
lucky?
her...
I would hate to see what happened to the unlucky one. What are we saying?
I want this to be true because it'll be funny. It'll be funny if it's true.
I just don't believe Claudia, even in Claudia's world, which I love. However, this is a step too far. I just don't believe.
Yeah.
Well,
That's pretty convincing.
What the hell? She looks like a very lovely but slightly unstable woman, and I'm going to say that that's true.
You're saying it's true? OK, Claudia Winkleman. Is it true or is it a lie?
It is indeed a lie.
Oh, what a shame.
For several months, I had to sleep on the floor because I'd given up my bed for a sunbed.
These two.
When was this, Claudia?
Yes. I think it was in the 90s.
Why did you give it up as opposed to just getting a sunbed?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, because...
Have a little read of it again if you need to.
No, I'm absolutely fine. Who needs a bed? I'll sleep on the floor. More important to be orange.
Was it...
Sounds like someone speed dating with an Oompa Loompa.
There you go.
Right, talk us through the process of how you got a sunbed.
Yeah, I didn't purchase one. I borrowed one for a bit, for some money.
For what?
She's trying to say she rented one, I think.
That's what happened. I rented
So you rented a sunbed?
I rented. Hello, you want a sunbed? I'll give you some money.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then for a couple of months, for several months.
How much was a sunbed in the 1990s?
Well, it was about £40 a month.
40 quid a month to rent a sunbed.
And they were called sunbeds for rental.
Wow, what a great name.
Yeah, .com.
In the 1990s?
No, it wasn't .com. Just hello, VHS, other things, toasties, and we put sunbeds. And
sunbeds, toasties and Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Where are you living? Have you set out into the world as a young Claudia?
Out. I'm at university.
Oh.
Where were you at university?
Cambridge.
No.
No.
It's a lie. It's a lie.
What did you study?
History of art.
We could test her on that. Go on, Ed.
When was the first painting?
So where was this room? Was it in a campus block?
No, it was in... I was in a road.
Just a room in a road? Was it surrounded at all by a house?
It was in a house.
Did you sleep on the floor next to the sunbed?
Curled up like a mushroom. That's how I sleep.
Well, you're probably under the lamp too long.
Did you ever bring anyone back after a night out?
I had quite an unsuccessful love life at university.
Were there just men leaving more tanned than when they came in?
Kate, what do you think?
Well, it's tricky, isn't it? Because the way she's stumbling and hesitating could be a complete, red herring. Orange herring. I'm going to go lie.
The thing is, Claudia's been on the show many times before, and sometimes she tells the truth, sometimes she lies, but what I've learnt about her is she doesn't know what's going on in her own life.
Have you got one now at home?
No, because I found a new way.
What's the new way?
Being spray painted. Once a week, twice a week during Strictly.
I had a spray tan once.
You had a spray tan?
Yeah, when we did the trip to Greece, they wanted us to look a little bit tan before we went, so a girl came round to my house, set up what looked like a crime scene tent in the living room, put paper pants on me, and went...
She actually put them on you? But I never get them on, dear. Come on, lift your leg up.
Is she telling the truth or telling a lie?
I think we go true.
You think it's a lie, don't you?
I think it's a lie.
I think it is true.
You're going to say true? OK. Claudia, was it the truth or was it a lie?
It is true.
Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. Now, this week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to Lee's team to spot who is telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Lumboo. So, Guz, what is Lumboo to you?
This is Lumboo, and when I work away from home, he sleeps in the same room as me to protect me from ghosts.
Claudia, how do you know Lumboo?
This is Lumboo, and despite his car being the only one in an otherwise empty car park, I still managed to hit it.
And finally, David, what is your relationship with Lumboo?
This is Lumboo, and while strolling through ancient Rome in his virtual reality headset, I tripped over a footstool and fell into a fireplace.
Lee's team, where will you begin?
Should we start with Guz? So, you take him round with you because you're scared of ghosts in bedrooms. It's not at home, right?
No, it doesn't affect me at home. No.
It's only when you go away.
Just a room that I don't know that I ain't slept in.
Is it because he has special exorcist powers, or can it be anybody?
No, particularly the force is strong with...
This one.
expelling demons and scary things like this.
Why is he giggling?
Because he's taking so much money off Guz.
Is it a professional relationship? He works for you?
No, not at all. He's an old-school friend from childhood, because it's quite a difficult sell, that, isn't it? Even to pay somebody money to come along with you, to sleep in the same room as you, usually a single bed at the Premier Inn, and...
I believe there are people who will do that for money.
Did you share the bed, or is he in a different bed? You said it was a single bed.
Yeah, I mean, it depends, doesn't it? Like, you know, quite early in my career, things are a bit tight, when they're like, you know, we'll sort you out a hotel room. It's going to be the one bed, so you have to do what you have to do.
Well, you might have to do what you have to do. Maybe he doesn't want to do what he has to do.
What does Lumboo do for a living, then?
Oh, no, he's got a flexible job and that.
Yeah, no, I didn't say what hours does he do. I said, what does he do?
He works at Leicestershire County Council in an advisory role.
I've never heard a sentence so clearly not sure where it's going when it started. Stress out. He works in...
You're not scared of ghosts at home? You're only scared of ghosts away from home?
That's correct. It's a childhood phobia, yeah, ghosts, and I was dealing with it quite well until... What's that show that Holly Willoughby does and Keezer with the grey hair?
Oh,
This morning.
You know Philip Schofield? He's not a ghost. You know that, do you?
He just went grey very early, Philip.
Yeah, so they had a guest on, and she said she was happily engaged to her fiancé until they moved into a new house, and she started spending time in the spare bedroom alone, and she was communicated with by a spirit. And essentially, it rekindled my fear, because essentially she ended the story live on telly, saying that it had gone to a point now where she and the ghost were like...
Oh, no.
So, like...
Driving a clown car together?
Yeah.
Have you ever encountered a ghost?
No, but this is why it comes along, because I ain't ready to, like...
You've never seen a ghost?
No, I ain't ready for, like, staying in Norfolk in a weird B&B and, like, the spirit of Sheila's like, hello, darling. I ain't ready for that. I don't play in the supernatural games, brother.
Have you tricked a friend into spending nights with you in a single bed by pretending you're scared of ghosts?
I mean, that's a whole different show, but, you know...
All right, who do you want to move on to?
Someone who's telling the truth.
Claudia.
Hello.
Remind us, Claude, of what it was.
OK, well, my local supermarket's gone 24 hours. I went there quite early in the morning, and his car was the only one in the car park, and it was an empty car park, and he was coming out with a trolley, and I managed to hit his car. I did say sorry a million times.
So he was parked, you were arriving.
But
why did you choose a place to park that was so near him?
Well, A, it sounds too weird. I'm
not telling the truth. What's B?
No. I just thought that's where you line up the cars. I thought when the other cars, I didn't want my car to be lonely. I don't know. I was panicked by choice. I wouldn't say it was hit. I think we agreed on that they kissed. We swapped information. I said I was so sorry. I was mortified.
And how did Lumboo react to this? Did he say, why did you park so close to me?
He was confused. I'm speaking for him, but he did come out going...
Well, that's far more animated than he's been for the last 5 minutes. I'm beginning to think he's a ghost.
Did he recognise you?
No, I've never been recognised.
Maybe on...
Never in my life. I don't think Strictly's on telly. Sometimes I sing the theme tune on the tube. Da, 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 da. Nobody looks up.
What supermarket was it?
Sainsbury's.
I'd had you down as Waitrose.
My local Waitrose does not have a car park. You can look that up.
I will.
OK.
What about David's story?
It's not really in the spirit of the game, but I'm happy to dismiss David's story immediately without any questioning whatsoever.
I can't remember. What was your story?
It was nonsense about a virtual reality headset.
Oh, yes, yeah.
It was,
Come on, you should know by now.
I was walking through ancient Rome in Lumboo's virtual reality headset.
But do you mean it was his personally?
It belonged to the company he works for.
And what company does he work for?
He works for a company that does virtual reality headsets. His firm is launching a sort of virtual reality go-round ancient Rome and other places in the past.
Right.
And they're interested in me providing an instructive and informative voiceover to the...
You tripped on what?
A footstool.
A footstool, and landed in a...
fireplace.
So you landed in your own fireplace?
Sorry. I landed the footstool and the fireplace, for clarity, existed in this realm. In this, the non-virtual reality.
Oh, I'm sorry, in your living room?
Exactly, yes.
So you fell into your own fireplace?
I did, yeah.
And how long had you walked before you tripped?
I've been exploring ancient Rome for probably 2 or 3 minutes.
What, all in your living room?
Yeah, well, the thing is...
How big is your palace?
But you're not supposed to really walk. You're supposed to just sort of...
walk on the spot?
Mime walking.
So why did you change your mind?
I got carried away. I wanted to explore. I could see the Senate House. I wanted to feel Trajan's column.
Well, hang on. Let's imagine now that you had got the gig. Give us the sort of narrative that we might enjoy. I popped on my headset.
Right, OK.
OK, I'm impressed by what I'm seeing. Here I go, look. Here I go. I've got it on. I'm walking.
Don't walk, Rob, on the spot. He's warned you about this. On the spot.
OK.
Wow. I can't believe you get any acting jobs.
Now, I'm hearing nothing, so I'm not happy with it.
Well, you're asking me to improvise informative things about Rome, and I can't.
You're a historian.
Okay. No,
I've heard
I'm a
your
comedian.
jokes. Come on.
All right. The Rome's Forum was... The first records of Rome's Forum...
You're not going to make slip-ups like that, are you?
What?
I'm expecting a far more professional outfit.
You get more than one take. How many times did it take you to say the thing about the crunchy nut cornflakes? This is Rome's Forum. The first records of Rome's Forum date from, I don't know, 400 BC.
Oh, I'm looking for accuracy with this, please.
That's the person that's writing the script.
He'd have a whole script. He'd be in a voiceover booth.
Hang on. Claudia Winkleman. This is absolute rubbish.
So why did you not end up doing the job?
I'm going to do the job.
Oh, you're doing it?
Yeah.
I don't think so after that. All right. We need an answer. Is Lumboo Guz's fearless friend with the ghosts, Claudia's dented driver in the car park, or David's virtual visitor?
It's a tricky one, because we've got to decide whether Guz is happy to come on national television and admit such a strange thing, or whether Claudia is a terrible parker, or whether David will do any old rubbish for money. And I know which way I'm leaning. What do we think, Lucy?
Well, not the ghosts.
Not the ghost?
No.
We're ruling that out?
Yeah. They're all terribly unbelievable, but I think Claudia's might be the least unbelievable.
I don't believe that there's any fear of ghosts. I think it's Claudia. I think Claudia bumped into his car.
OK, let's go with Claudia.
You're going to say it's Claudia. OK. Lumboo, would you please reveal your true identity?
So I'm Lumboo. I sleep in the same room as girls to protect my uncle.
Yes, Lumboo is Guz's fearless friend. Thank you very much, Lumboo.
When I meet someone for the very first time, I automatically make a mental note of what animal I think they are. Once it's in, I never forget it.
We met for the first time.
Yes.
What animal did you choose me
Ferret.
to be? A ferret?
Ferret.
Why a ferret?
Well, small, friendly, could pet, not in a weird way. Immediately, ferret.
And will you always see him as a ferret now?
That's it.
That's it.
Finished.
You're done.
I mean, you might have another name, well done, but in my mind, ferret.
Can you do all of us with that system?
Of course. Beaver.
Just to you or me? Which one?
You.
I'm the beaver. No,
Why am I a beaver?
You're a cat.
I'd love to be
No,
a
you're
cat.
a cat.
Oh, I'm so
You're
glad.
a cat.
Sorry,
Quite a fancy
whoa,
cat.
beaver?
Yes.
Why beaver?
It's just automatic. I mean, I'm
I
not...
can see that.
Yeah, I can see that. Beavers have got big teeth and they're a bit smelly looking.
And your point is, no, you're total beat. Common cuckoo, owl, puppy. End of.
What breed? You can't just say puppy. That's got to be a breed.
All right, if I'm pushed, red setter.
Yes.
Happy with that?
Yeah. Well, I think I'm the only one who isn't happy. I'm a cuckoo.
I'm not too happy with the beaver.
I'm pleased with owl.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I'm happy with that.
I would love owl. I would have loved owl.
But you're nowhere close to an owl.
Yeah.
If I was going to do it to myself, camel.
Camel? Why camel?
I'm pure camel. I'm 100% camel. Maybe 3% mouse.
3% mouse, 97% camel.
There you
that was
go.
a hell of a mum and dad relationship. You wouldn't like to be the mouse in that relationship, would you?
She's certainly given an encyclopedic response.
She has done very well. In fact, I would say it's instant with you. I can tell it's instant.
Done.
It's gutter, isn't it?
Name anybody.
So, without pausing or hesitating, tell us all again what we are.
OK, easy. Cat, beaver, ferret, common cuckoo, owl, baby red setter.
So what are you thinking, Lee?
So do you think it's true?
Yeah, I think it's true.
Genuinely, I think it's not true, but there's one bit in it that makes it feel true. The word Claudia.
You're saying it's true?
It's true.
OK, Claudia, truth or lie?
It is a lie. Possession.
Under the desk, there is a box. Could you pop the box onto the desk, and before you show us what's in there, read the card out.
The object in this box is on display in my bathroom, but I'm too scared to touch it. For that reason, David will now reveal it.
David, could you take out what's in the box?
Oh, OK.
Yeah.
Is that a tarantula?
Yeah, I got it when I went on a course.
What course?
If you don't like spiders. And then that is your, party bags. Party bags.
I see, a phobia course.
Yeah.
You can put it down if you like. We've seen a lot of it, and we don't want to scare people.
So, the course was, what, a week long? 2 weeks?
No, it was like a full day.
And how did you find out about this course? Where was it? I don't say on the web. I don't accept that.
I'd heard about it. The word on the street. Are you scared? Are you nervous?
Yeah. So you go for this course.
You go for this course, and then at the end, what they say...
Never mind the end. How does it start?
OK, welcome. That's how...
Oh, not literally how does it start? I don't want every bit of detail. Just tell us the first thing they do to overcome the fear of spiders.
So they come in and...
No, you go back to the beginning bit again. I don't want the coming in bit, because now you've gone further back than the hello bit.
They say thank you for coming. What's quite nice is that you're with other people who are scared of these little creatures, so you all find bonding, like, hi, I'm Claudia, I'm scared. Big ones, or little ones, or furry ones, or, like, archy ones. You know, there are all kinds of different...
Spiders.
Yes.
And... what do they do? And I'm only going to ask you one more time, Claudia. What do they do?
No, what they do. OK, good. I'll tell you what they said on the course, which was absolutely compelling, which was, you are not alone.
You're not alone. There are spiders everywhere.
Did they do sort of aversion therapy, perhaps, where you were confronted with spiders?
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
Never give them the answers.
That is exactly what happened.
Yeah.
We had to meet spiders.
Right.
Correct.
You've just been fed that information, and that's the first...
No, that's
after you've answered every question so far, they said, hello. Yeah. On this course, they say hello 13 times.
And then even when you get to the aversion therapy, it's still a form of hello, because you get to meet some spiders.
Can you tell us one thing they did on the course?
Oh, we all had the most... We had a lovely lunch.
What did they do?
One technique that they did. Anything.
We met them. We met them and we made
Did you get to hold them?
And they were crawling on us and, like, being all cuddly and soft.
But you're not saying the cuddly soft because you're still scared of them.
Oh, yeah, I am still scared.
I mean, this has got to be the worst lie in the history of this programme.
So, what do you think? Is Claudia telling the truth?
I think that she's lying, and if she's telling the truth, I'm not having it. Because if she's telling the truth, she is contractually obliged to tell us something, as opposed to every question being answered with, hello, and then you in there, and cuddly, warm, all over, and I just, with the thing, and I can't because it is, and that's the way we are. That doesn't constitute an answer, does it?
It's definitely a lie. Goodbye. It's a lie.
You're saying a lie. OK, so, Claudia Winkleman, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
It is totally true.
No!